Hello, my kin. We out here in nature. I'm up in a tree, and I got some watercress right here. We're gonna dig in real quick. So, that was pretty good. Watercress is a nutritional powerhouse. It's also a cruciferous vegetable, and it's aquatic as fuck. It's renowned as one of the healthiest vegetables on our flat earth. It's got the nitrates that are gonna protect your blood vessels. It's gonna protect your DNA. This stuff is goated and it's living. All right, so the question I'm gonna answer today, because the question I get most as a vegan is, where do you get your protein? And that's definitely the number one question I get asked as a vegan for 10 plus years. I know it's a genuine question, but it still baffles me. I've been vegan 10 years and I get plenty of protein. I probably get too much protein. There's tofu, there's pea protein, there's leafy greens, hemp seeds, pumpkin seeds, beans, chickpeas, lentils, oats. The more important question is, where do you get your potassium? Where do you get your fiber, your magnesium, your folate, your antioxidants? You know, national surveys indicate that over 99% of American adults fail to meet the historical minimum adequate intake recommendation of potassium per day. 60% of the population is deficient in magnesium. Don't even get me started on fiber. Did you know fiber is the most anti-inflammatory food component? Some people are like, but fiber isn't essential. Yeah, you know what else isn't essential? Living long. Yeah. All right, so protein deficiency. It's super rare. Infancy is where our most rapid growth phase takes place, and breast milk is the perfect food for infants, and breast milk is approximately only 1% protein. Expressed in terms of calories, it's about 40% carbs, 50% fat, and 10% protein. A banana micro ratio is roughly 93% of calories from carbs, 4% from protein, and 3% from fat. Marathon runners aren't collapsing because of a protein deficiency. It's because their body is all out of glycogen, sugar, sucrose. You feel me? Carbohydrates are the primary source of energy for the body. They are broken down into glucose, which is used by cells, tissues, and organs to function. While fats and proteins can be used for energy, carbs are the body's preferred and most readily available source. Remember, all protein and amino acids come from plants. The strongest land animal, the elephant, the hippo, the gorilla, are herbivores, including the longest living land animal, the tortoise. People who live the longest generally keep their carbohydrate intake between 50 and 65% of their total daily calories. Walter Kempner wanted his patients on a low-protein diet to protect their kidneys. James Mitchell was a Harvard researcher. He said the less protein an animal eats, the longer it lives. All the real nutrition science research promotes plant-based diets. The China study showed that the more the populations were eating animal protein, the higher their cancer rate. The casein protein in milk is probably the most powerful cancer promoter. We ascend from the tropics. We're meant to be in warm climates where fruit is abundant and plentiful. If you came across a dead deer carcass surrounded by flies, would you be repulsed, or would you instinctively bend down and bite on its hide, which you wouldn't even be able to tear into? And lastly, since people love the science, the Global Burden of Disease study published in 2012 is the most comprehensive and systematic analysis of causes of death. Here in the US, they determined that our biggest killer was our diet. Number one on the list of the most important dietary risks was not eating enough fruit. I'll leave it at that. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you get out in nature and eat your fruits, your vegetables. Starch is pretty good. Nuts and seeds, pretty good. But fruit is the GOAT. Veggies, hey, they're up there. All right,